Welcome back to Sudoku Topology, Puzzle N2. Let's have a look at what is in store for us here. Okay, we've got arrows again. It's, in fact, only arrows. And a lovely dodecahedron. Are the regions going to be the faces of the dodecahedron? Yes. Yes, and there are 12 regions because there are 12 faces of a dodecahedron. Okay, good. Okay, so we've got 5 total. And so this digit here is at least a 3, because it is a sum of 2 digits that are on the face of this. So it is a minimum of 1 plus 2, although it would have to be 2 plus 1. So this is 3, 4, or 5. And likewise, this arrow circle is also a 3, 4, 5 because it is a sum, again, of these. Now, unless that digit is a 1, then this has to be a 5 with a 2 and a 3. I don't immediately see what to do with that. What are you going to do? I do see that if I ask where this circle goes on this face... if I ask where this circle goes on this face, it can't go on its own arrow, and it can't go there. So this digit is one of those two. So either the 2 circles are the same, or it is there. Do I see a reason the 2 circles can't be the same? I don't. That doesn't mean there isn't a reason why they can't be the same. It just means I don't see one. I do see a reason why they can't be the same. Because if I look at this face, let me... I think I like the idea of coloring the regions as I'm using them. If I ask where this digit goes in yellow, the answer is it can only go on the arrow because this shares a face with these 2 and this one. So this digit actually shows up on the arrow that adds to this digit. So that doesn't work. So apologies for using colors for 2 different things, but green is one of these 2 cells on this arrow, and so therefore that means that green is definitely not this digit, and so green is in fact here on this face. I'm going to get rid of the yellow while I do this. Maybe this will make this a little easier to follow. But in particular, green... I'm going to put a white here to mean one of these 2 is green, but I don't know which one. But green shows up on the, let's go ahead and make that, red is the worst possible choice, cyan. Green shows up on the cyan arrow. So the cyan arrow does not sum to 5. Sorry, no, does not sum to 3. And the green arrow doesn't sum to 5 because I need to add a number to green and still get cyan over here. So we can keep that in mind. So this is a 3 or a 4, we remember. Okay, so now there's definitely a 1 on the green arrow because the green arrow can't sum to 5 anymore. I really like this puzzle too, by the way. This is one of my favorites so far as well. Because if I don't put a 1 on this, it's too big. But the 1 can't go here because there's a 1 on that face already. So the 1 definitely goes there. Oh, by the way, I didn't see this at the time. That one's not the green one because it's on this face with the green. So that one is not green, which means when I said one of those 2 was green, this is the one that is green. So that's the 3 or the 4, which makes this always a 1 or a 2, but that's going to resolve the whole grid because this is on a face with a 1. So this needs to be a 2. which then forces green to only be a 3, so that cyan doesn't add to 6. So green was 3, which is 2 plus 1. And so now we can just fill in the entire rest of the grid, I think, because now that's a 4. That's a 5. This is now a naked 4 because it sees 1, 2, 3, and 5. That's a 5. So that's a 4. So now that is a 2 and a 1. Let's see. That's now a naked 4. 3. That is a 2. That is a 5. And that's a 1. Very nice. I loved that one. That was the perfect encapsulation of, like, traditional variant Sudoku arrow stuff in a not too difficult but quite clever construction.